Namaskar. Welcome to Lunar Astro. First of all, a very happy Dashera to every one of you. Today's topic is Jupiter transit to Capricorn. A very big transit is about to happen in a couple of days. If you see, we'll cover this particular topic like we did for the Rahu Ketu video. So first of all, we'll start with the general effects of Jupiter in Capricorn, what you can expect in coming days, with couple of new techniques of blank chart, couple of new techniques regarding the Jupiter transiting. Secondly, we'll go for every single ascendant. What are the predictions? That's part two. The third part, we're going to do Jupiter's transit over natal planets. These are the three particular videos. We're going for the Jupiter transit. We did the same for the Rahu Ketu transit, if you remember. A lot of people came back and give their reviews and confirmations regarding the predictions. They're already experiencing it. If you haven't watched it, please go ahead, watch that Rahu Ketu video and you can confirm that. Now, before I move forward, regarding the course, we have still not increased prices. The Gemini Sutram course, which is about the Navanj, the D9 chart, which is the fruit and the soul of the Rashi chart, is still included in the predictive course. So there are now 42 lectures, 90 hours of content with the same price. This is a festive offer. So you can still avail it before we increase the prices, because prices are going to increase in few days, or the Gemini Sutram part will be different from the predictive course. Now let us come to Jupiter in Capricorn. So Jupiter is a planet which actually make rules and regulations for the society. Jupiter is a planet which tells everyone this is the way you should live, this is the way you should take care of your body, because this is one of the significations of Jupiter, that how good a person takes care of his body. Whether he's very active in taking care of his body, that's a very good Jupiter. And that is not related to the Venus type of beauty, because Venus is all about the how you actually look. Jupiter is about how your internal soul is, how calm you are, how much peace you have brought in others people's life and your life by making positive changes. So this is what the Jupiter gives. Jupiter gives guidelines. When this particular planet goes in a sign of power struggle, because any planet in Capricorn has only one agenda. Capricorn is a sign of power. It's the most powerful sign in zodiac. So any planet which sits in Capricorn has only one agenda: how to make sure you get power in your hands. So all the malefic planets were very cruel in nature, like Sun, Mars, Rahu, Saturn. They work very good in Capricorn because they are very clear with the agenda. What happens with Jupiter is very lenient. One of the qualities of Jupiter is forgiveness. Jupiter forgives people. And when it sits in a sign of power struggle, sign of position, what is your position, your status in the society? Capricorn. When Jupiter sits there, Jupiter starts forgiving people. Secondly, what a planet which has to do with the benefit of masses. The whole objective is how much peace should be established in the society. When that particular planet goes in sign of Capricorn, which is like I should get the power, this is what makes Jupiter stressful. Because that's not what the Jupiter basic nature is. The basic nature of Jupiter is to do good for others. But here in the Capricorn, what the Jupiter is doing, Jupiter has been asked, okay, you are sitting in Capricorn. The only objective you have right now is you should do good for yourself. But still, what Jupiter does, even after sitting in Capricorn, is it does a lot for the other people without even thinking what losses or benefit he will get. He just thinks it's a good deed. It will bring a lot of peace to masses. Let me go ahead and do it. And this is what has been avoided in different types of remedies. Like Lal Kitab says, Jupiter in 10th, do not make temple in your house. Reason being, because if you have temple in your house, you will go pray, the spirituality will increase, going to increase the Jupiter. Eventually, you will bring losses in your business because of your nature of doing good to others. You cannot cheat. That's what the Jupiter in Capricorn is. So if you want to see the signification of Jupiter in Capricorn, why these people struggle, it is because they're wrong person in the wrong business. If you're doing a business Be very crucial. Keep all those crucial information up to yourself only. Keep that critical keys in your hand only. Do not hand it over to anyone else. The moment you hand it over, the problem is your business is going to go down. So that is why Jupiter and Capricorn do not build temples. But that's what the reason is. That's what the logic behind that is. Now, one of the other thing is, like I said, Jupiter is very exalted, very happy when it do something for the masses. Sign of Cancer. Here, Jupiter has to think about himself. You have to continuously think, okay, what I can do for myself. And this is not what the Jupiter wants, because 10th house, the sign of Capricorn. If you have Sun there, you're a very natural leader. You will get the power and you will rule it. You have Mars, Rahu there, wonderful. These planets do very well in Capricorn because they are very aggressive in nature. Because Jupiter in Capricorn will never tell, I actually require this, I deserve it. Jupiter will say, okay, do not, because that's what Jupiter does. Jupiter do it for others. Jupiter say, okay, do not worry, you take it. You deserve it. And people will make fool out of him. Jupiter in Capricorn. That is why Jupiter in Capricorn, one of the biggest pending karma or biggest curse comes from you have to make money for others for some point of time. People will earn because of your name. Earn because of your name. Always remember this. This is a very big sutra. You should apply it while reading. Just because of your name, people will get their business running. That's what people will do. Jupiter in Capricorn. So when you have Jupiter in Capricorn, you have to leave that habit of helping others. You have to leave that habit of promoting others. You have to leave that habit, okay, that you should go ahead and do this. You have to put yourself first, which is a very difficult task for Jupiter. That is why the Jiva Karaka is stressed out in such a situation. It's a very muddy type of area. That's what the Capricorn is. It's a very muddy area, opposite to Cancer. And it struggles because you see elephant struggles in the muddy area. If you see, if in the link section, I've given the remedy for Capricorn Jupiter. That's Gajendra Moksha. Gajendra Moksha, if you read with the same intensity as the Gaj, you will start getting relief. There are procedures to do Gajendra Moksha. I always give out some of the part of the remedies, some I keep. Like again, you have to keep keys in your hand. There are several other remedies of Jupiter and Capricorn like this. But the reason being, when I see people, Jupiter and Capricorn, nobody used Gajendra Moksha before we actually mentioned out. But the people, when they see Jupiter and Capricorn, now everyone tells Gajendra Moksha, Jupiter and Capricorn do it. They don't even bother giving out the names from where they're learning it. They want to watch the channel, they want to take the knowledge, they don't want to take the names. It's fine. Trusting people because of their religion, their name, their caste, their creed, their religion. Because see, one of the effects you will see around yourself is that people will get divided because of these various issues. People are going to mix this particular factor of religion in their business. Once in their life, people gets cheated very badly because of Jupiter in Capricorn. They trust the person because of their religion, their ethics, their moral, their caste, creed, religion, background, which is very superficial. Because Manusmriti says the person becomes a Brahmin because of his actions, not because he's born in a Brahmin family. So if you're born in any family, any Gotra, if your actions are of Brahmin, you will be considered as a Brahmin. And there are so many, like other day, someone asked why there are so many controversial statements. The problem is when if class fifth child start reading nuclear physics, what happens is he can only read the English. His ability to read the language does not mean he understands what is actually written. Similarly, with the text which are scared, which is like Manusmriti, your ability to read Hindi, English, Sanskrit does not make sure that you actually understands what is actually written. So when you read a classical text, think from a Rishi point of view, think from that period time point of view, and see why it has been written. So one of the thing is Jupiter in Capricorn Do not trust people because of their backgrounds, because of their family, because of their ethics, because of their religion. This is going to harm you. One of the other things you will see in your life is wherever the sign of Capricorn is in chart is, you will start making new rules about it. There will be already new rules about here. Like for Aries ascendant, it is very simple. There are new rules in your office area. There will be boss will tell something that these are the new rules, new restrictions. Because in sign of Capricorn, there are restrictions. Saturn always places restrictions. And when you place restrictions on the Jiva Karaka, like you cannot do this, the plant of wisdom, that you cannot do this, you cannot give out this, you cannot give out this. What happens is Jiva Karaka gets stressed out. It says because he does not like foundation. Jupiter is a planet which gives you knowledge to get free from bondage. Sign of Pisces. And the sign of Capricorn, Saturn is telling him, these are the rules, follow it. This is your limitation. And one particular thing which I've seen with people is they do not realize their true ability. Whenever Jupiter is in Capricorn, they have this some kind of a foundation by their head that they do not realize how much worth they have, because that's what happens to Jupiter. Like when Jupiter will move to your fifth house, you might be very intelligent right now. But when the transit Jupiter comes in a fifth house, in sign of Capricorn, it's just some kind of restrictions you have placed over, just some kind of new rules you have made for yourself. Principles. This is what you're doing. You're making principles that I will not do this, I will not do this, I will not do this. This is what Jupiter does in Capricorn. He applies principles to business, and sometimes to get the power, you should not follow principles. This is what the Sun, Mars, Rahu, Saturn does. They keep business separate from the religion. The guidelines of Jupiter cannot become the rules of Saturn, because guidelines of Saturn are very clear, very strict. This is the way you have to follow. Jupiter is only guidelines. Keep them as guidelines only. Do not implement it in your business and make your business suffer. Like, I will not do business with this particular person, and but this is costing you harm. This is what happens. See, all people around you with Jupiter and Capricorn, what they have done in their life is trust wrong people. Always make sure that they cannot do business with anyone else. They have a sense of superiority. In every single organization, you will find one person with very high skill set, very knowledgeable, but no one likes him. That's what Jupiter in Capricorn is, because he's taking the high moral grounds and making everyone else looks like a kid. This is why people with Jupiter in Capricorn, they're not welcome by the other people. Capricorn is a sign where normal people work. You're bringing Jupiter to it. You're bringing your principles, your higher learning to it. And you have your own way to do things. So when you have your own way to do things, your own way to do perform, what is going to happen is other people do not like you. And that's what it is. Do not even go for approval. That's what Jupiter and Capricorn, starting of the phases of the life, the person gets a lot of dejections. At one point of time, the person goes like, okay, leave it. They are always like this. Everyone, wherever I will go, I will face this. Doesn't matter. But this is the way I want to do my work. This is the way I want to be in my field. And this is how it's going to be. You cannot compare yourself with anyone else. This is what the Jupiter and Capricorn is. That's a true quality of Jupiter and Capricorn. So I hope I give you a very brief idea of today Jupiter and Capricorn. This is a welcome session, part one. Part two, what we will do is we'll cover each ascendant. If you have any specific question, just write down in comment section. Part three, we'll cover the Jupiter transit over various natal planets. This is what we'll do in part three. So get ready for it and stay safe during Diwali. I hope wish you very happy Dussehra again, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.